الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا خاتم النبيين بالقاسم محمد اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد وآله الطيبين والطاهرين والمعصومين وصاحب المنتجبين وعلى جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين السلام عليك يا صاحب الزمان السلام عليك يا خليفة الرحمن السلام عليك يا شريك القرآن السلام عليك يا كعبة الإيمان عجل على ظهورك يا ابن الحسن. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I first want to congratulate firstly our noble Imam of our time, Imam Mahdi, on the birth of his father, Imam Hassan Al-Askari. On this auspicious day, I'm dedicating this for those who've passed away in the love of God, who've served God and served Allah, trying to help humanity. And that's what our Imam is here for. The brother asked me to introduce myself because many of you have not come to our camps in Michigan, so we haven't met each other. Some of you I know from there, but I'm just another brother like you, another fellow human being. We've been working with the youth, mentoring the youth for the last 22, 23 years. I grew up in the West, came to this part of North America when I was 5, and I've been here ever since. I have lived in Europe the last 3 years, so I got a chance to see another aspect of our brothers and sisters in other communities. But there is a common theme amongst all of us. And it's amazing, I'm coming at a time of global turmoil. What's happening in the world? Why is there so much oppression and hatred and anger? I know we don't like to talk about this, but I even heard, even here, this anger and hatred and animosity towards each other. We heard about a poor sister the other day getting mugged and jumped and beaten up by another brother. And what is the world? What's happening? What's going on? And if you think that is bad, just open the channel of any TV and you will see what's happening in Japan today. Hundreds of dead. The world is going through so much turmoil. The earth is shaking, literally. Why? What's going on? Today we're going to talk something about the coming of the Imam, reappearing to us, Imam Mahdi. And it's important, because we're living in a time of the last days. They call it Akhir Zamana. Now, I don't want to make it sound negative. It's not. It's a beautiful thing, because finally, what's happening? People are rising. They're saying, we've had enough of this oppression. We've had enough of this evil and the ugliness of the world. We want the goodness to come out. And look what happened in Egypt last month. An internal revolution that just pounced the evil of the world, and they were able to take charge. We have to take charge of our own lives. And when this begins to happen, you will see the Imam coming to us. I have so many things to tell you. We have very little time. One thing is a prophecy. So the prophecy is before the Day of Judgment. The Prophet has guaranteed that Allah will send to us the Imam of our time, reveal him to us, and he will help us, and he will establish truth and justice and caring for all of humanity. It's not just for Muslims, it's for everybody. And the world will see what the true Islam is, that we care for each other, that we love each other, that we're all human beings and brothers and sisters in creation. If we saw that, we wouldn't have these problems. We wouldn't be hurting each other. We would be united today if we saw the truth. So the Prophet has promised this. And there's other schools of thought who may feel that the Mahdi is coming and he hasn't been born yet. The evidence is there. He's been born. Imam Hassan Al-Askari, who died at the age of 28, was the leader of our time for 6 years. And the miracles that came, and he showed his companions, look, This is the next leader of our time, the Imam, but he had to go in hiding. Now you may say, what does that have to do with us today? We have to be activists. We have to care for humanity. We have to stand up. Why aren't we? Why aren't we doing anything? We're just caught in as couch potatoes, watching TV and saying, look what's happening in North Africa. Let's get Gaddafi. When you're in front of him, oh, assalamu alaikum, we're scared. We're very cautious for ourselves, but oh, let those guys die, it doesn't matter to me. It's like a video game. People love Call of Duty Black Ops, this is what we're watching on TV daily. We don't even have to play, we just watch it. But it's real. Now you may say, again, what does that have to do with us, me today? You're here in Montreal, I'm living in Toronto now. What do we do now? Well, in Toronto, we just started. We started doing these programs, mentoring the youth, talking with each other. And we started in Ramadan when I moved to Toronto from Switzerland. And something amazing happened. The first day we started, the next day someone died in our community. And we'll recite Surah Fatiha for him and all those who passed away. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah. The following day was the night of the Amal of the martyrdom of Ali ibn Abi Talib, alayhi salam. And the whole community was shooken. They were crying. I'm here today in a period where you've had some turmoil this week. It's time for us to cry and wake up, because there is something wrong. We've become too selfish and engrossed in ourselves. We started these programs every week in Toronto, just talking with each other, just getting together from every community. It doesn't matter if you're green, blue, purple, black, brown, we don't care. We're all brothers and sisters in humanity, in creation. We don't care if you're Muslim, non-Muslim, even atheist. You're still our brother in creation. And maybe we will recognize each other, understand each other when we start learning from each other. So we started this program, and some of you know this story, but I want to repeat it because something amazing has happened. On the fourth program, when we got to it, a sister had a dream that the Imam had come. And he had come to choose amongst the group that were there as his companions, as his helpers, of the 313, inshallah, as the first helpers of the Imam when he reappears. And we were amazed. This is what we're doing this for Allah, we're doing this for humanity, we're doing this for God. And now we're seeing a sign that, okay, there's something good in this. We got to the 14th program and I was personally a little disenchanted. I felt bad. I said, we're trying so hard to do good in this world, but people don't care. We're trying to go to different masjids. We went to one masjid that says, okay, let's gather your community and our community and different communities and meet. They brought one person from that community of a large masjid, $15 million mosque in Toronto. One person shows up. Well, the few other community members, it was like 15. And I went home that night and I said, is this worth it? Are we doing the right thing? It really bothered me. I said, I could be doing so much more, and I need to, because how much time do I have in this world? At most 100 years? What am I going to say to God when I'm on the Day of Judgment, when I see children dying in Africa, when I see the children of Gaza dying, when I'm seeing the children even of North America who have no homes and no food? What are we going to say to God? That, oh, I was busy, my fridge was full, I don't care. No, we're accountable. Because if I believe that you're my brother and you're my sister, I should care for you. So I was a little bit upset. And I said, well, Allah, you tell me if this is important. The next morning, my youngest son is 9. He came to me, and I didn't even tell him anything. He said, Father, I had a dream. And I said, what happened? He says, the Imam came in my dream. Imam Mahdi came to my dream, and I was shocked. So I didn't tell him anything. And he's like, was shooken. And he's telling me, he came to the masjid, and he came to pick up those who showed up. Because those brothers and sisters who actually took the step and went forward and came and said, okay, there's 5 of us, we're going to do it. If there's one of me, I will make it happen. And he came to choose anyone who was in the masjid at the time. So when I saw that, that's a sign. I said, that's amazing. We're not going to stop. Today is the 47th lecture program discussion we're doing. And the 18th one, we had another one. Another sister had a dream. And again, dreams don't mean anything. It's just a window to the unseen. This is what the Prophet had said. So on the 18th program, another lady had a dream. Now the forces of the evil forces came to attack us. And we had to fight the evil forces. And until we were able to break out of that, Once we were able to break out of these evil forces, the Imam reappeared and we joined him. Someone interpreted that. What does that mean? That means that if we can break away from our own selfish desires and our selfishness and our greed, if we can break out of that, He's there with us. He's there to help us. He's waiting for us. We're not waiting for Him. He's waiting for us. So this has really moved us now. So now we know these signs are here. Look at anywhere in the world, the signs are there. North Africa, this is a sign. What's happened in the global earthquakes, the floods, the landslides, just the non-caring of children toward parents. Children don't even care about parents anymore. Parents don't care about children anymore. They don't care about anything but themselves. And it's all about me, myself, and I. And if it's in the own home of an individual that people don't care, how are we going to help the world? Because if there's people dying, and they say 25,000 people die a day of hunger, there's something wrong. The sister here, she did a nice program, and the grandson of Malcolm X came, which was fantastic, to raise money for Haiti and Afghanistan. It's fantastic. You know, what about Pakistan? 20 million people suffered from the floods of Pakistan. Oh, 20 million? Who cares? Well, we care. We have to do something. Well, if you look at the du'as, the prayers to God that we turn to God, like du'a ahad. They say if you recite du'a ahad, that you will be, if you recite for 40 days, you will be the helper of the Imam. It's like important that you do that. But if you read this dua, and let me show you something amazing. What is the central focus? Can anyone tell me what's the central focus of du'a ahad? Other than the Imam? Do you know, Afir? Out of all du'as, sister, what is the central focus in all our prayers? Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad wa alihi at-tayyibin wa tahirin wal ma'sumin wa sahib al-muntajibin wa ala jami' al-anbiya wal mursalin. Assalamu alayk ya sahib az-zaman. Assalamu rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidina wa Nabiyyina Khatamin Nabiyyin bil Qasim Muhammed. Allahu alayka ya Khalifatur Rahman. Assalamu alayka ya Sharikul Quran. Assalamu alayka ya Ka'batul Iman. عجل على ظهورك يا ابن الحسن. Dear brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I first want to congratulate our noble Imam of our time, Imam Mahdi, on the birth of his father, Imam Hassan Al-Askari. On this auspicious day, I'm dedicating this for those who've passed away in the love of God, who've served God and served Allah, trying to help humanity. And that's what our Imam is here for. The brother asked me to introduce myself because many of you have not come to our camps in Michigan, so we haven't met each other. Some of you I know from there, but I'm just another brother like you, another fellow human being. We've been working with the youth, mentoring the youth for the last 22, 23 years. I grew up in the West.